You won't believe how easily people's minds can be hijacked and how to stop it. In this video, I'm going to break down 5 dark psychology tricks people use to control others silently. You'll see how they work, real examples, and most importantly, how you can defend yourself. These tactics aren't magic. They're shortcuts built into the human brain, and once you recognize them, you'll be far harder to manipulate. Let's get into it. The first trick is gaslighting. This is one of the most toxic and damaging manipulation tools out there. Gaslighting happens when someone denies your reality so consistently that you start doubting your own memory and perception. Imagine this. You confront a coworker about a mistake, and they respond, "I never said that," or "You're just imagining things." Over time, repeated denials chip away at your confidence, and you begin to second-guess what you know is true. This tactic shows up in abusive relationships, manipulative friendships, and even in workplace politics. So how do you defend yourself? 3 simple steps. First, document. Keep texts, emails, or even a personal journal. Second, ask for specifics. When exactly did I say that? Push for details. Third, look at patterns. A single denial might be a misunderstanding, but if it's constant, that's manipulation. The more you track reality, the harder it becomes for anyone to rewrite it for you. The second trick is called social proof, sometimes known as the bandwagon effect. Humans are wired to copy the crowd, because in ancient times, following the tribe was safer than standing alone. That instinct is still inside us, which is why we trust crowded restaurants more than empty ones, or why we buy products with endless 5-star reviews. Marketers love this. They put bestseller tags on products, or they inflate testimonials to make something look more popular than it really is. But it doesn't stop at shopping. Social proof is behind online challenges, groupthink, and even dangerous cults. When everyone seems to agree, we feel pressured to agree too. To defend against this, pause and ask, do I want this because it's right for me, or just because everyone else is doing it? Check independent sources, read reviews on multiple platforms, and look for specifics in feedback. Real users share details, fake ones sound generic. And above all, don't rush into decisions just because a crowd is pushing you forward. The third trick is scarcity and urgency. This is the classic, "only 3 left in stock," or "offer ends tonight at midnight." These messages trigger a primal fear of missing out. Our brains are wired to think scarce things are automatically more valuable, and we assume if time is running out, we must act fast. Businesses exploit this with limited-time sales, countdown timers, and flashing alerts. Scammers fake scarcity too, urging you to act now before it's gone. The truth is, if someone is forcing you to decide under pressure, it's often because they don't want you to think clearly. The defense? Step back. Literally walk away from the screen or conversation for at least 10 minutes. Check if the offer is real. Often the ending soon sale resets tomorrow. And ask yourself, if this product or opportunity is really that good, why are they rushing me? Remember, urgency is almost always a red flag. The fourth trick is reciprocity and obligation. Humans naturally feel compelled to return favors. If someone gives you something, even something tiny, your brain nudges you to give something back. This is why free samples are so effective. That little chocolate square at the grocery store often leads you to buying the whole bar. Manipulators push this much further. They might offer unsolicited help, a free gift, or exaggerated kindness, then later demand something big in return. Think of a pushy salesperson. They give you a special discount and then pressure you to buy as if you owe them something. To protect yourself, be aware of that feeling of obligation. Saying thank you is enough. You don't automatically owe anything. Give yourself permission to separate the favor from the request. Ask, would I agree to this if I hadn't received anything first? If the answer is no, you're being manipulated. The fifth and final trick is anchoring and contrast. This tactic works because the first number or option you see becomes your mental anchor, and everything after that is judged in comparison. For example, a laptop might be listed at $1,000, then discounted to $599. That $1,000 anchor makes the $599 feel like a bargain, even if the laptop is only worth $400. You'll see this in negotiations, real estate, and retail. Anchoring even influences salary discussions. If the first offer is high, all later numbers feel reasonable by comparison, and vice versa. The defense is straightforward but powerful. Do your own research before you enter the conversation. Know the real value of what you're buying or selling. Ignore the first number you hear and compare across multiple sources. Anchors are powerful only if you don't have an independent reference point. Now, let's recap the 5 tricks: gaslighting, social proof, scarcity, reciprocity, and anchoring. Each of them takes advantage of natural human psychology. But once you see them clearly, you're already stronger than most people against manipulation. The key is not to panic, but to practice 3 golden rules of defense. Rule 1, pause. Manipulators win when you react automatically. Slow down your response. Rule 2, verify. Always check outside sources, keep records, and gather evidence. Rule 3, boundaries. Get comfortable saying no, set limits, and walk away if something feels off. These 3 rules can stop nearly every dark tactic before it gets to you. To make this even more practical, let's look at a quick story. A friend of mine once received a phone call about an exclusive investment opportunity. The caller insisted there were only a few spots left and pressured her to act immediately. Scarcity and urgency in full force. Instead of rushing, she paused, asked for documentation, and told the caller she'd call back tomorrow. She then searched online, read independent reviews, and discovered the whole thing was a scam. By applying the pause, verify, boundary method, she saved herself thousands of dollars and a massive headache. This shows how ordinary people can protect themselves if they recognize the signs. So what's the takeaway? These dark psychology tricks are everywhere, in ads, negotiations, sales pitches, and even in personal relationships. They're powerful because they exploit how the human brain naturally works. But power cuts both ways. Once you know the tricks, you can spot them, resist them, and even use their positive side ethically in your own communication. If you found this video helpful, I've created a free downloadable checklist called the Anti-Manipulation Guide. You can grab it from the link in the description. Print it, keep it on your desk, or save it to your phone so you'll always have a quick reminder of how to defend yourself. And if you want more insights into psychology, influence, and protecting your mind, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Because the best defense against manipulation is knowledge, and now you have it.